time, come hang with the hippie, come enjoy the good vibe. Smoke up in the green room, smoke your worries away. In the green room, we'll stay in the green room. If you wanna get high, and you got the time, come hang with the hippie, come enjoy the good vibe. Smoke up in the green room, smoke your worries away. In the green room, we'll stay. In the green room.
This production is brought to you by DHBN, WTHC Radio, and Stoner Records.
Is this thing on?
Hello?
Hi, what?
Everybody, hi, and welcome
Did
in.
everybody freeze again?
No, you're good. You're good.
I hope not.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. All right. Don't scare me, you freaks.
Are we here? I'm here.
Stop. You're freaking me out. I'm too high for this. Granny, stop laughing at me. You're freaking me out. You're giving me anxiety. All
I'm
right.
just laughing. It's good for you.
Episode of The Green Room. You're hanging with me. I'm the hippie. That's my buddy Skunky, and that's my good friend Granny. And I want to thank you all so much for being here. You guys are amazing. Hi, Granny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I've had a great weekend so far. Absolutely fantastic.
It's only halfway done. I know.
I know. It got up to 50 degrees up here in Northwest Lower Michigan. Can you believe it?
Good grief.
50 degrees. We got the 73 or so up here in the beautiful Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania.
No wonder there's still ice chunks floating down the river.
I'm saying.
50 degrees there in Michigan. Oh, my God. Anyway. That being said, we have a fantastic show for y'all. And let me say this because I just got a thought about that. Curly Kel says 75 there in New York. That being said, we have a show tomorrow morning. Don't forget to tune in to the Grow Room tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. with Jimmy Fresh and Mr. Mucho. And then tomorrow afternoon, don't forget to tune in at 4 p.m. Eastern to check out Patients for Safe Access. That show is going to be a good one. They have a actual doctor coming on, so you might want to come in and hang out. So anyway, we have a fantastic show for you tonight. We have Kairo Reef coming in. Kairo Reef. Shush. Easy, guys.
So, hey, where is he?
He's going to bring him up in a second, man.
Oh, I didn't bring him up.
I heard the cheering.
That they were I just brought him up and they're going crazy. Fluffer! What's up, Fluffer? How are you? We were just talking about you in the back. We love you, buddy.
What's up, brother?
Without further ado, let me bring up our guest, Kairo Reef, everybody. Kairo Reef. Oh!
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's up?
What's up? How you guys doing?
He looks he came prepared. He looks like he came prepared. He looks bad.
Yeah, fresh out of the green room.
There we go. Back in.
Back into it, yeah.
Right into another one. So welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. So we were talking backstage. You said you're from part of Florida. Which part of Florida did you say?
Yeah, I'm in South Florida. I'm in Palm Beach County.
Very cool.
Delray, if people know that area. What's that?
Have you been up to the Sugar Shack yet? I know it's a 10, 12-hour drive to get up there.
Yeah, I have not actually, but a lot of my friends have, and I've seen the videos of it. And man, that place.
Get to play there. We're gonna help you get to be able to play there. I've been busting their tops to come on for an interview for a long time now. And any day now, they're going to give me permission to have an interview. I'm telling you. And then when that happens, your days are just numbered. You're
exactly.
You'll be playing on the deck there at the Sugar Shack in no time. Don't hold your breath.
All
right. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much. Kairo, where did you were born with the name Kairo?
No, it's actually it's a family name. It's a very sentimental name to me. So so I use it in honor of that, and yeah, and then
you know get into it if you don't want to.
Yeah, cool. But and Reef. I just like went, man. It's just Reefer, Reef.
Yeah, actually.
Perfect.
So yeah, I wasn't.
It fits your sound too, just the way that the name flows.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Kairo.
All right, I got a lot of questions. So you ready?
Right. Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh boy, here we go.
What's something big you've got in the works right now that has you hyped up? I guess that would be the thing you were just telling us about, probably.
Yeah. Well, I got a new tune coming out next Friday called "Breaking My Heart." I'm excited about that. It released my buddy Hunter at Oracle Sound Studios did the mix and master on it, and
Oracle Sound Systems. Is that what
you said? Oracle Sound Studios. Yeah.
Shout out to them. Thank you.
Yeah. So shout out to them, and so I've been I've been releasing. I plan on also releasing a lot more singles this year.
That's what I'm hearing. That's the way to go. No more dropping albums, dropping singles.
Yeah,
that's the way to go. That's what I hear. I don't know anything though. I'm just a puppet in your world trying to get a nut. Hi, Tommy Eaton. Happy birthday to you, Tommy Eaton.
Happy birthday, Tommy.
Birthday. We got Tommy Eaton.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday, Tommy.
See, you're getting celebrities yelling at you, Tommy. That's what happens over here at WTHC Radio. You got celebrities yelling happy birthday. Kairo Reef wished you a happy birthday, bro. All right. Moving on. Let's play one of your songs. How about that? You want to play one of your songs?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Give me a second to find them because I wasn't prepared because I'm too high for this. I didn't realize. I found a secret to my RSO tonight. I don't know. Do you know anything about RSO over there in that state of yours?
A little bit. Yeah. I dabble, with a little RSO, with some, every once in a while. I mostly smoke joints, so you know what I mean. Like, yeah.
I'm an old timer, so I'm a joint guy myself.
Okay.
And with rolling papers, none of this fancy wrap things.
None of these things.
No, I don't like a pre-roll. You'll never. I mean, I've smoked them. I don't want to lie, but I don't like to.
They're too convenient, it's convenient, isn't it?
It can be way too convenient.
Right.
And you don't know what they're putting in them. You don't know what's.
You don't. That's true.
I have three of your singles here: "Feeling All Right," "Cinderella," and "Vanilla Milkshake." Correct?
Yeah.
Favorite.
All right. Which one's your favorite?
Man,
love the one that everybody loves. Which one's the one
right now? I think Cinderella. I've been getting most people tell me that that's their favorite tune. So
I'm gonna play Cinderella right now.
Cool.
All right, everybody. This is Kairo Reef with Cinderella. Hang out. You guys can hear that, I hope.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody light up, chill.
Time to stay awake.
Toes into the ocean, worried that something other than you is gonna bring me down. I tried to tell her, my thoughts come creeping in from deeper than a cellar. My Cinderella baby, my Cinderella baby, yeah. We sail across the sea now, see what we could be now. You and me, yeah. My Cinderella baby, yeah. The only lover for me, yeah.
It's good, right, Fluffer? Quality shit, man.
This is fantastic.
Tell me, are you mine? I gotta know. You can run it through my mind. Baby, I got motion. I feel like chilling with you, girl. Alright, when the mood is feeling right, we vibing out tonight. Brings me back to summertime in 1999. Nothing on my mind. Now I'm here with you, Cinderella. We could break apart these trees now. Break apart these trees now. You and me, yeah.
That's what I like about this whole genre. East Coast reggae. Yeah.
You and me, yeah. My Cinderella baby.
I wish I was a real joint.
For me, yeah. Yeah, she give me love it, make me feel like a sweet melody. And I whisper sweet nothings, and baby, tell me, are you mine? I gotta know. You've been running through my mind.
You even have people popping in while they're at work for this.
Ah, cool. Thanks for popping in.
Everybody, make sure you like and subscribe, share, please. So there it is, Cinderella. Kairo Reef, everybody.
Thank you.
They're going nuts. They are going
Man,
nuts.
are they always this loud, or is it just for me?
They're very loud, very
Yeah.
loud. It's probably
They're stoners.
in my
Yeah,
box.
it's because it's the same thing every time you click it, right?
No, that's
No?
a real studio audience out there.
We call them the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's get back to the questions now that I've gotten that into my system. I needed that to get to the vibe. I wasn't feeling the vibe.
Yeah.
That, speaking of that, that's exactly what I'm talking about. When you smoke that medicine, you take your
That's
medicine,
right, man.
and you just lay back and you listen to that, and you just like drift away.
Yeah.
No longer here in this crazy place we call America now.
Well,
I'm over on an island somewhere, chilling out, thinking about other things.
Or even just being next to a beach in a
Yeah.
hammock.
Yeah, anywhere. I mean,
Something that just your music really evokes that just gentle, chill, everything. I can handle anything right now. I got this.
Right. I appreciate that. Yeah.
No
Thank you.
Like, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's his voice. I think that his voice.
Living
Why is that so loud?
living in Florida, do you go out by the beach for writing and music?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
what I'm inspired by, what I see around
Right.
me, and
Have you been, you're from there all your life, Florida?
no, I'm originally from New Jersey, South Jersey, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow. I would have never predicted that. Like, I would have
Yeah.
never thought.
I married a Jersey girl. I'm so
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Hey,
No, I'm kidding.
I love me some Jersey
Right
girls.
now.
I'm not gonna lie. I love some Jersey girls. They got attitude.
Right? I think Bruce Springsteen sang that. I fell in love with a Jersey girl. And
Yeah.
then, that's me. I fell in love with a Jersey girl. Anyway, don't tell her I said I love her because I haven't told her yet. We're married.
Yeah.
25 years. When she says it to me, I say, I still like you a lot. She says,
Right.
come on. I said, no,
Yeah.
I don't know if we're at that point in our relationship.
Yeah, you can't say that yet.
Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not quite ready to.
Good for you.
25
You know?
years we've been together, though.
Yeah,
Anyway,
wow.
let's move on. What's a dream venue or festival you are manifesting to perform at?
The Reggae Rise Up in Florida.
Which
Yeah.
one? There's so many
I
now.
knew it.
Yeah.
State,
Well,
you can
Florida,
find-
Yeah, it's
That's just across the bay.
what's that?
Yes,
That's just across the bay from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he almost went this year. He was gonna sit in the boat out by in the water and hang out, but didn't work out in time.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right.
I just seen I haven't been able to get there, but I've seen videos, I've seen Like a lot of my friends that, you know, I interact with on social media go to it, you know, just so many people. And it just seems like such a cool, you know, event. And I feel like if I, you know, can see my name there, if I can make it there on like a place like that, you know, that'd be pretty cool, you know?
Now,
Yeah.
how long have you been in music? I mean, when did
Well,
you realize that you could sing? Were you a Backstreet Boy back in the day?
yeah.
You were in your boy band. I can see you being in a boy band. No offense.
No,
No offense. Don't
Yeah,
take it
like
the
that.
wrong way.
No.
no, not me, not me.
And don't put me with Justin
Yeah.
Timberlake. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I just loved music my whole life. You know, it's always been. I know certain people, and you guys may be like this or may not. You know, where you know, you hear a song, and you know, you could tell that the person's like feeling. You know what I mean? Like music to some people, you know, you really use it to feel, and you know what I mean. You use it to
Yeah.
like really. You know,
It's a
you were talking
connection.
about and you know, you were talking about that you know, that beach vibe or whatever, you know, because music to me has always been like a you know, a feeling that I would get from the song, you know, that's what, you know, more so the lyrics, more so, you know, sometimes even the instrumentals, you know, but you know, those two combined are what kind of creates that vibe, you know, but it's like it was always the feeling behind it that, you know, that hey, this song makes me feel cool, you know, I like that, this makes me feel good, or you know, and I always
When did
sang.
you realize you had the voice of magic and you were able
I
to
don't know,
put it
man,
all
because
together?
there's certain things that I find that I'm self-conscious about my
Oh, of
voice, you
course.
know,
It's gotta be
and
horrible. You gotta
yeah,
think
so
gotta be
it's
the worst.
like
I don't even know how
You're
I
a perfectionist, aren't you?
yeah, a little bit, yeah,
Ah, I
gotta
thought
be worse.
yeah.
so. Yep, you're going to be more critical of yourself than anybody else's, and don't forget that.
Yeah, I know, and that's
I'll tell
something
you,
I'm
your
learning
stuff
right
sounds
now.
great as far as I was gonna say shit.
Yep,
I don't want to call it shit
it's
because it
hard.
sounds great.
It's hard.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
moving on.
So
Go ahead.
no, that's it, man.
If you had unlimited funds, what kind of tour would you plan first?
Say that again. I'm sorry, you cut
If you
out.
had unlimited funds, what
Hmm.
kind of tour would you plan first?
Man, well, I would go all over the country first, you know, see everybody I knew, kind of, you know, people
Yeah.
around. And then definitely like check out like, you know, uh overseas somewhere, you know, like some crazy tour and like, you know, where these people get like a million people that show up, you know, at their concerts and stuff. Like some music is so big, you
Big
know,
Germany.
there's
You
like
gotta
other
go to
Justin
Germany,
Biebers
bro.
in the world, you know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
Justin Biebers that you've never heard about, you know,
Yep.
that have more followers than him, you know,
Absolutely. I've
and
seen them
stuff.
in Mexico. I've seen them in Japan. There's
Right.
lots of boy band groups and stuff like that that are
Oh,
huge in
oh
Japan.
my gosh. In South Korea, the
Yeah, in
boy band
Korea,
groups
right?
are just
Yeah.
wow. There's that whole K-pop
K-pop.
nation.
Yeah.
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 I don't
So
listen to it, but
no, but
wow.
yeah.
All right. Ready? Well, any bucket list collabs you're hoping to cross off soon?
Well, not soon, no. Because it would, you know, I think I would have to like
Then the dream would be over.
yeah, the dream would be like Sublime, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
You
that's
yeah,
want to
got to be
still
bucket
dream
list. Oh
about
yeah.
that
yeah.
forever. You want to dream about that forever, and then
That's
have it
right.
happen right when it's the right time.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. All right.
Me
What
too.
genre would you love to experiment with next?
Um I don't know. I was like kind of like I like um man, I don't know,
You
dude.
don't have to. You can be
Yeah.
like, "This is my shit right here. I
Yeah,
found
yeah,
it."
this is my shit. Yeah,
Right? Have you ever
yeah.
thought about going like sliding a little more into ska just for a
Oh,
different feel sometimes just to
yeah, I
maybe
mean,
switch up the crowd, get it going in a different
right.
direction for a bit?
Yeah, it hasn't taken me there yet, because I'm
Right.
like very like where when I write and stuff like that, it's very like what comes natural to me, like if I
Yep.
try to like
Funny.
force it or if I try to like sit there and write something intentionally, like it almost like never works out,
Right. If you're
Yep.
forcing it, it don't work. So
It feels
Yeah,
plastic. It
happen.
just feels plastic.
right.
Yep.
All right.
So
We got to do a 420 song. It's 420. We play a
Ooh.
420 song every day. That'll give you an opportunity to go take a break if you need to. We'll be right back after this. I appreciate you. Everybody, Kairo Reef.
Right.
Oh, they're not cheering now. God damn it. You made them mad.
Scared
I
them.
am. Yeah.
Oh man, that looks like it's our last one, man.
That is our last one, man.
Good thing we can scrape the pipe, bro. Never gonna be bankrupt again. 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 Gee! Morning had to scrape my pipe. Knew that when I went to bed last night. Had a premonition in my head that I never gonna wake bankrupt again. Jumped on my bike and pedaled downtown on the lookout for the one John Brown. Found him in a corner parking lot, smoking spliffs and said, "Here, man, you want to take a hit?" I said, "I'm never gonna be bankrupt again. Never gonna be bankrupt again. Never gonna be bankrupt again. Never gonna be bankrupt again." Went back home to put the seeds in the soil. Compost recipe from brethren I know. Water pH to 6.1. Jah in control of the ebb and flow. Planting seeds, putting flower in my hand so that I will never awake bankrupt again. I said I'm never gonna be bankrupt again. 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 Always bringing flour to my friends. Always connecting to the music of medicine. Always finding ways to sing. Positivity and healing vibes. Always attracting my tribe. Always vulnerable to the tides. Always accountable for my strides. Holding on, not folding beyond. never gonna be a part of my flow. I said I'm never gonna be bankrupt again. 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 Driving around, I see John Brown. Him say, dead a man, him said, him never gonna be bankrupt again. I said, hey John Brown, can I give you a hand so that you yourself will never be bankrupt again? I said, never gonna be bankrupt again. 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 Wow!
All right, we are back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all.
Yeah.
We have our good friend Kairo Reef here hanging
Yeah.
with us, everybody. I want to thank you again for being here, Kairo.
Thank you.
Let's keep it going. If you could start your if you could start your own label tomorrow, what would you call it?
Rude Boy Beach Club.
Rude Boy Beach Club.
Yeah.
Right.
He had a name. I thought that was going to
Yeah.
stump him for a
That
while.
just came
Like
right
that was
out,
right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Thought about that one.
I thought about that before, yeah.
You
Rude Boy
think you'll
Beach Club.
stay independent or eventually team up with a label?
I don't know, man. I've only really been at this since like August of 24, and so I'm pretty new,
Before, how did you I don't want you to expose yourself here.
No, it's okay, man.
How old are you?
I'll get arrested if I do that anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
We had it enabled for 18 and over. I think we'd be all right.
Yeah. Okay. Will we take donations first? No.
Anyway, so yeah, no, I meant how old were you? How old are you roughly? You're
okay. So I'm in my 30s.
Yeah,
I'm in my 30s. Yeah.
How do you go from a young child all the way to your 30s and then realize in your 30s that you're a singer?
Well, I've always sung, like songs that I would hear, and I liked
And
liked
you had
singing.
girls in your ear saying, "Oh, sing me another song, baby."
Yeah, a couple, and I
Yeah,
picked
okay.
up the guitar, and when
And
I
you
was in
started learning it.
yeah, I started learning it.
So how many do you play other instruments? Guitar, anything else?
I play the bass a little bit, just
Uh-huh.
I mean, if you can kind of play the guitar, you can play the
Yeah, you
bass,
kind of come together, right? Works
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Once you learn one, you can pretty much pick up the other.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
And
very cool. All right,
I'm
cool.
trying to learn keys.
I got you. So that helped you along the way. I didn't know that you were a guitar player. I thought you were just a singer. La 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 la.
Yeah. So I
So
I
you
make
started
those songs.
serenading the ladies, and then they were like, "Oh, you should really record some of this and put it out." And they were right. I have to say they were right. Let's play another one of his songs. You want to play another one of your songs?
Sure.
I'm down with it. Let's play another one. Let's play Vanilla Milkshake.
Sure.
All right, everybody. This is Kairo Reef with Vanilla Milkshake.
Cool.
Right.
I got a lot to do, I got a lot to say. Oh no, you know I'm feeling great, baby. Yeah. You're my vanilla milkshake.
I could see you laying in bed singing this to a lady. My vanilla milkshake, baby.
I didn't want that middle picture.
Sorry, Granny, I went there.
Buzzkill.
Buzzkill? Oh,
Party foul. That's what that was.
Yeah. Granny called it.
I'll be there when you need somebody to lean on. I promise that I'll always be by your side. You know I'm gonna hold you tight. And I said, girl, move your body in a lover's rock, rub it up, style tonight. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling cool tonight. I'm feeling so right. I'm feeling cool tonight. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling so alright, baby. Now, come on, honey, come on. You're my vanilla milkshake, baby. You're my vanilla milkshake. I'll pick you up when the skies are gray. I'll be there, just call my name. I'll pick you up when the skies are gray. I'll be there, just call my name, and you can call me now. But baby, you know that I'll always be waiting for you. But baby, we vibing, and this feeling's got me so in love with you. And I said, girl, move your body in a lover's rock, rub it up, style tonight. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling cool tonight. I'm feeling so alright. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling cool tonight. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling so alright, baby. Now, come on, honey, come on. You're my vanilla.
careful with that thing. You're going to knock me out. Big ass joint. Thank you, Granny. I agree. This is a track.
Oh,
I think you got something, man. I think you got something. I think it's your voice. Your voice is the guitar playing's okay. No, I'm just kidding. I can't even tell.
No, it's cool. I can't
really tell what's yours and what's not. I don't know the difference between but your voice, you got a good voice. I don't know. It's that smooth baby voice. I think that's what I would call it. You got a smooth baby voice that I think the ladies are gonna love.
Ooh,
you're gonna have to fight them off. I don't know if are you married? Are you a married man?
Yeah, I'm a married man.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you don't have to fight nothing. His wife is gonna stand there and go, that's all that's needed.
All right, let's get back to the questions. Give me a second because I can't find them. Oh, there they are.
Nice.
Moving on. What's the next single? Well, we know that, right? You said the name before. Or project we should be getting excited about. That would be this upcoming Friday. Say it again so everybody knows.
Yeah, it's called "Breaking My Heart," which comes out next Friday.
Breaking My Heart.
Or this coming Friday.
Yeah.
You know.
So today's Saturday. A week from yesterday. A week from yesterday. So like 6 days. 6 days from now.
Exactly.
Right. It's a countdown now.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Breaking My Heart. Breaking My Heart. All right. Well, are you planning to drop an album this year or riding the single down? Don't these questions were pre-written, so we may have touched.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
So if
you told him don't drop albums.
Yeah, I plan on.
And I told you not to drop albums, but this is written.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What you want?
I'm just a stoned puppet. It don't matter to me. I don't know if it's
I have a question. And I've been waiting to ask this question from somebody. Okay.
I'm so sorry. My fault. Let me shut up for a second up here.
I'm just like being, hey, I just need this. It's a vital question.
I know.
Now there's reggae, and then there's this whole other subset called reggaeton. And I don't know if do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What is the fundamental difference between the two?
Well, okay, so reggaeton uses like kind of this same beat, and it's you know, it's that Spanish, you know, it's that all that you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Yeah. And I might have butchered the beat there a little bit, but
no, you're really close.
Yeah.
You're
But
really
you know,
close.
it's something like that, and it's just kind of I think it derives from reggae and dance hall. You know, it certainly has some elements to it, but
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, for the most part, it's different in that
like a club music.
Yeah, exactly.
Club and reggae together to try to bring in the reggae crowd, but at the same time still keep the club vibe.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I have no idea.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Do you ever write with live performances in mind, or just vibe first?
Say that again. Do I ever what?
If that don't make any sense, that's all
right. It does actually.
It didn't make any sense.
What he said makes sense. When you're writing, do you think about how the crowd's going to respond to it, or are you thinking just the vibe of the song when you write it?
Yeah, just the vibe. I've learned to do that, like, because everything that I've created and like trusted myself, you know, like has turned out, you know, has like in return been what the crowd does feel, you know?
Right. Okay.
Like, yeah. So when I try to purposely, I can't do it, you know? Yeah. When I try to like think like, what will this do? You know, it's like,
see, boss, you had an excellent question.
Yes.
Yeah. It was a great question. I literally didn't hear you. That was all, you know?
That was a great question. Yes.
Great.
That being said, I need to interrupt for a second. My good friend Steve, coming in all the way from Australia right now, is in the crowd. Steve, are you still there, my friend?
Wow.
They had a big vote today, and I want to know how the vote came out. I hope he didn't leave because we lost a member. Somebody was watching and left.
Come back, Steve. Come
they
back.
had a vote on their marijuana laws in Australia today. Vote yes on 3, baby. Did they vote yes on 3, Steve? Oh, anyway, all right. I hope he didn't leave. He may have left. I don't know what time.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
Do you? What kind of sound are you chasing in your next chapter? What kind of sound are you chasing? In your next chapter?
Just seeing what where I keep growing and evolving, you know, and what comes, you know, what comes next. I never know, you know. I really don't. I get spurts of
I mean, you just
creativity.
How the hell are you gonna know? Yeah, you're like it's just happening.
It just happens, man. You know, yeah.
All right, we got breaking news from Steve. They voted yes on no. They voted yes on 1 or something. Yes on 3.
You scared me.
It scared me too. I'm stoned, man. This is too much RSO.
Well, congratulations on what he said.
They voted one on
Congratulations,
three.
Australia.
He has
Yes.
no idea.
Yes.
Oh, Steve, you're killing me, bro. He has no idea. That's 'cause
He doesn't
lives all the
know?
way- No, he lives all the way out in the outback. He probably has no clue. He's like playing with kangaroos over there.
You've been growing up for years.
He's pissed. He wants everybody to vote. I can't vote for you, Steve. I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm helping you. Vote yes. It's too late. I think the vote was today. Anyway, May 3rd. Vote yes on 3. Yes, now I remember. All right. How do you level up each time you hit the studio?
Yeah, I mean, I do medicate, I do medicate before.
That's a lot of help with the writing process.
Yeah, it definitely does. It's really allowed me to, yeah, exactly. It does. It just does. I just am
Now-
able to feel everything better, and
Do you have any children in your home?
in my home, I do. Yeah.
So you're already a dad as well. So you got that. You got a busy
Yeah.
lifestyle, bro. You got to try
Yeah,
to
man.
multiply, keep your hands in all of it. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not living off of your music career yet. So you probably
No.
have some sort of a
It's all about
full-time
balance
career.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
balance all of that out and be able to keep pushing forward. Yeah.
Yep.
Keep smiling. That's all you can do. Keep
That's
smiling and just keep going, right? What inspires your track names? Are they random, deep, or just random, comma, deep, comma, or just vibey, comma? No, period.
Yeah, like a mix of random and vibey, if it's if
Rich!
usually after it comes out, I'll say, if there's a line that stands out to me or something more, like the vanilla milkshake when that came about,
The honeymoon night. I know that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
That was the
there's
honeymoon song. If it was anything.
yeah, the honeymoon.
That was the that was the get me. No, I'm not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. As we smoke a joint. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Do you already have a name for your next? Oh, we're gonna skip that one because we don't do albums. He does have a name for his next song. Say it again. Yes. Tell everybody again.
Yes. Yeah. Breaking My Heart, folks.
Breaking My Heart. Kairo Reef. You can pick it up this Friday, coming on all the platforms. And I'm telling you, I found him fairly easy compared to some of my other friends that I've had in the past. What'd you say on Deezer? Yeah, I found him on Deezer, no issue.
Oh yeah, I found him right away.
Oh.
You had a hard time, buddy?
I did.
It's all in spelling, man.
You told me that I had to type the song name and his name. Remember?
Yeah. Once you learn that, then you gotta. Yeah, you just have to write the whole.
But the opposite order, right? Like, isn't it?
I don't know. Sometimes people have it in the wrong order. Sometimes.
Deezer can be tricky at times.
Okay, yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. I don't know how
Sometimes
you guys.
I spell it with a C instead of a K. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's how much RSO you're taking.
No, it doesn't.
That has something to do with your medical medicine intake. But it's
when you're typing, those keys are just so close together, and none of us are getting any younger, man.
Damn fat fingers.
And I got this on my typing finger.
Yeah, right.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. All right. No, we just did that one. Would you ever drop a surprise release with 0 promo?
Did you say I didn't miss the beginning of that.
Would you ever?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that'd be cool. Don't you think? You think people would like that? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, like if you just have sudden inspiration and everything clicks and that track is just bam right there.
Yeah.
I think all three of us would love to have that pop up on our software. Hey, notification.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hey.
I would get a kick out of it.
Cool.
I had no idea about Mr. Reef until he hit me up and said, "Hey," and we became friends, and that's how. And then I was able to find his music, and I've been blessed since. I love it. I love your music. I really do.
Man.
I enjoy
Thank
it.
you. I really appreciate it.
I'm the reggae guy out of everybody here. I'm the one that
Okay.
loves that kind of stuff. I've been forcing them to play all the stuff.
You do not force us to
No,
play.
not Granny so much, but the old guy over here. He's a little. No, I'm just kidding. He likes it. He plays your music. He plays everything I ask him to play.
Everybody's
He's
music.
more of a classic rock
Ooh.
guy. He's the classic rock guy. She's the who the hell knows?
I'm random. I am the most random DJ on the planet. It just sort of happens that way.
Yeah.
The next minute I'm listening to Korn. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, yeah, and then the next thing he knows, it's the Beach Boys, and he's like, "What the hell just happened?"
And then,
right, yeah.
It's Hanson. Next thing I know, and I'm like, "What in the hell?" It's all right. It's all right. Keep me on my toes.
I have musical reasons for liking Hanson, man.
Oh yeah. the hippie with the. I think he's gonna start a boy band.
I'm all about it. I had one. It was called the Window Lickers, but they all quit on it. They all quit.
The Lindo Wickers.
Lindo Wickers.
Oh,
right.
look at that.
Lindo, Lindow, Lindo. Wickers. Wickers.
Hippies driving a short bus, bruh.
Row up your old as fuck. Oh, that's not nice. That's not.
Who said that?
I don't know. Somebody over there in the chat. Oh, I hate when them.
I just said, "Hey, much love to you. Enjoy life." Because what?
Right. Hey, who cares?
I am grown up. I have grandchildren that are Marines, so I'm fine with where I am in life. And I'm very sorry, Kairo, that people in the chat are jerks.
Have you ever scraped? Go ahead. Sorry.
I just said I missed what happened, I guess.
Oh, somebody in the chat.
Somebody in the chat was just being ridiculous.
Okay,
We just don't respond to ridiculous people. We just give them love and send them on their way.
That's it.
I'm not going to kick them out. I'm just going to,
Yeah.
They only wrote something. They said we're old as fuck. I'm old.
My guess would be they're related to me.
Yeah, they sound like it. They sound
right.
Anyway,
attitude as you.
I have another question. So you're married.
Yeah.
And so as a family man, the thought of touring, how have you and your wife talked about, going with each other on small tours, taking the fam with? How are you guys going to balance all of that?
Well, Reggae Rise Up is right down the road.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, it hasn't been that, it hasn't gotten to that
Touring
point.
is probably hasn't been as much as you would like it to be, being a married man and just starting out. You probably play a lot of gigs at your local area places that hit you up and say,
yeah, whatever I can get right now, I'm taking, and
and if you got the time, that's the tough time.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're not taking somebody to play baseball or dance class, or
you will be.
And then you got the wife and whatever she has that you have to do. It's got to be rough. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you rock stars do it. You reggae stars do it. I don't know how to do it. All right. Moving on, ganja and good vibes is our next category. If you could create your own weed strain, what would it be called? Have you had the thought about this one already? What would it be called?
I didn't.
And what would it do? What would it do? If you created your own weed strain, what would you call it? And what would it do?
Based on music?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's based on whatever his brain makes up over here, Skunky.
Okay, maybe how they name Gregory Isaacs is one of my favorite reggae artists. Okay, so maybe something like that.
See, I like that.
Yeah, Gregory Isaacs, and
like that.
And maybe it would be like a slightly sativa leaning hybrid, okay, so that you can function on it.
A hybrid that lean towards a sativa, or a sativa that lean towards a
no, like a hybrid that just had the properties of a little bit of
See, I would have went the other way.
You like being like
No, it's your right. It's your dream,
Yeah,
bro.
listen to
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's
Well,
your
well,
dream.
it's
You
got
gotta
to
do what
like
you
for
do, man.
it's got to be functional for me. You know what I mean? Like if
Right.
I,
If
if,
it
I
works
get
for
that.
you,
yeah,
if it works for you.
like
That's not me, though. Yeah.
right. Like if
So we want to
if,
know what works for you because we want to know.
yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
hybrid.
usually like a hybrid with like, I like hybrid, giggly, fun, that kind of,
Yeah, I miss
um,
those days.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I
that
used
comes
to do
across
those.
in your music though too. There's a lightness in there.
Well, that's what I was going to
And
say.
I,
Well, that's why I was going to go mellow because he's got that calm, mellow,
yeah.
smooth vibe that I would. That's why I felt like I would think an indica more towards a hybrid leaning towards an indica.
Okay.
Still got that. He's still got that vibe.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, he kind of laid back.
Yeah.
But then we didn't play the third song, which was a little questionable, my friend. Where were you thinking this time? With your 9 everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, this
I
is
like
more
it.
so
It's got
about,
a good vibe, but I'm like,
Say
holy
that again,
shit,
Skunk.
man.
yeah, this is just more so about,
Skunky, put that up there again. There we go.
Thank you, Danny.
So
That was
sorry.
great.
I always
yeah.
It was going out, Skunk.
That
It's
was
more so
wonderful.
not wanting to have to, but if, I like, again, I'm influenced by Sublime,
Right.
and some of the
I get it.
Sublime is kind of,
I get it. Yeah,
edgy on the hip
edgy.
hop
Yeah,
part of
I
it,
like
and,
it. I'm not saying it's a bad song.
yeah, no, I'm just,
It's
yeah.
it shook me when I
It's
heard
like
it.
it's like a peaceful, but yet
Yeah,
like because of the music's kind of
it's nice.
calm, but
Yeah, we'll play
yeah.
it. Play it. Let's play it.
Being
Go ahead.
being from New Jersey, is there a musical influence from that way for you?
No, I mean, I like some oldies kind of stuff. That's what Vanilla Milkshake was kind of inspired by. So I mean, maybe like Frank Sinatra and
Yeah,
Yeah, I did it my way.
he
yeah,
did.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Nice.
Here we go. We're gonna play "Feeling All Right" by Kairo Reef. Everybody, "Feeling All Right" by Kairo Reef.
All right, brother.
I met this little woman, she from uptown Jamaica. Said she had a daughter.
Starts out all innocent, like.
Oh no. I said, oh no. Oh no, and they coming after me. You better watch out. You better run.
Looking for my gun.
You better watch out.
Where's my 9?
Coming after me. See, every day I keep a little 9mm on me.
Why are you banned from posting? Banned from posting.
Are you sure?
Just
You can read your post. Dumbass.
When you're gonna have to squeeze it, I don't know when they're running up on me, but I know that God knows. I got one hand on my sensei, one hand on my 9, and if you can't tell, man, I really feel sublime, and I got no time to fight. I wanna feel the vibe tonight. I wanna feel the vibe tonight, girl. I really wanna feel the vibe. Kicking it in the
Come on, Granny. Are you all right, Stoner? We're the ones that took all that dough over here.
chat, man.
Bro, my hand keeps getting a cramp if I don't do this. I'm vibing.
Cannabis help bees? Yeah,
Don't help cramps.
helps cramps too.
It does
Gotta
not.
get a suppository for that though.
Oh no.
Shh, we're talking about over his song. Stop. This guy's weird over here writing in the chat. We know all this. We're all about THC. We love THC. We don't need your help, bro.
Not unless you're giving me some.
Please stop.
I'm sorry. I laugh so hard I get tears, but I love this song.
No, it's
I
not.
play it on the air. This is my favorite of yours, and I feel
cool.
really bad.
Yeah, you're a little psycho, Granny.
So
Keep my 9mm on me.
Who isn't?
I like
that's
it.
why I
It's
play
not a
that song,
great
"Sweet
voice.
But Psycho."
There you go.
I love it. I love it. I do. I love it. It's a great
Cool,
song.
man.
Too many words, right? That guy's got way too much stuff to say over there. What the hell, man? We don't read, bro. We're stoners. Just say it.
Yeah.
All right.
Chad just like what?
I don't know what the hell he's writing over there, but he's writing stories. All right, sorry. Kairo Reef, everybody. That was Feeling All Right. And that was his that's the 3 of your songs. See, he's writing more stories.
Yeah.
I love it. I actually love that song. It's growing on me like a bad fungus.
Thanks, man.
Not in a bad way. I got a lot
It's
of
growing like a good fungus, like
Yeah.
morel mushrooms that I need to go out tomorrow and pick in my woods.
There you go. Yeah.
Please do take them off the hippie.
pick them off. No, oh, I hit the wrong button. Everything
Do
disappeared.
not pick them off the hippie.
Do not pick them off the hippie, right?
No,
right.
get them out of,
Here
get
we
them
go.
out of the woods.
We've only got a couple minutes left, guys. Relax. Chill. I got to ask him more questions.
Hi, thank you so much for being here. This has been fantastic.
Oh, it's been fun. I'm having a good time with you guys. It's cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Moving on. Boss is taking control.
Where do you see yourself living in the future? Still beachy or going full jungle retreat?
Still beachy, yeah.
Yeah, you're a beachy guy. Kairo Reef.
Yeah, man.
They gotta pick up the when I get Chat GBT, I'll give them a 1-2 over here. Yell at them for asking stupid questions. Sorry. Would you ever host your own festival or concert series? And if you do, can I come?
Yeah, that would be cool.
No.
You know, have everybody that,
Reef
you know.
Fest. Reef
What's
Fest.
that?
Reef Fest. Nice.
Reefer Fest. Oh, I didn't even like
Reefer
that.
Fest. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Maybe you should take Kairo Reefer before it gets taken.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Sure. I'm taking it. I'm going
Oh, that's actually would be a killer name for a strain too.
Kairo Reefer.
Kairo Reefer. You heard it here first. Not you, 600 Plant Life. What's one message or energy you want your fans to carry with them forever?
Just good vibes, you know. I just want to make somebody like feel happy for a minute or two. You know what I mean? And just whatever you're going through, maybe that can escape.
Be able to reach that calm that you're looking for.
Yeah. Be able to,
The whole vibe makes me smile. I love it.
You know how calm I was. It works.
Cool, man.
That's what the RSO does to you, bro.
No, that's the music.
Oh, his music.
You guys are doing so good that I actually
started.
can't believe I'm I forget that I'm actually not talking to real puppets right now. You know what I mean?
Aren't they awesome?
Yeah, they are really
Very nice of you. That's very nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should see when it's just the two of them.
We're
and they
getting
get
ready.
going on a comedy act, dude. You gotta go back and dude, you gotta send him
That's
the
actually
Stunternator 5000 skit because that was
do it.
I'm over here. Granny, I'm over here on the other side. Way over here on the other side. Yeah, there I am.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie. How are you? Anyway,
on here?
I don't know. She's waving up at the sky over there. I don't know what she's waving at over there.
I don't know.
I think the cameras are all fucked up in here, and you're all.
They must because if I look this way on my screen, I'm looking up at you.
All right. Well, no,
I don't know.
That's not good. That's not good.
Granny,
I'm not there.
Can you hit me with that lighter again?
Yeah, right there.
Hit me with that lighter again.
Oh, there
There
you
you
go.
go, man. Got it.
Thank
Oh,
you.
There you go.
All right, let's go. We got to wrap this up. I don't want to keep him too long. If you
Yeah,
weren't
man.
doing music, what kind of business? Well, I guess you're in a different business, but what kind of business would you run if you had your dream business? I guess I don't want you to tell us what you do. I mean,
No, it's cool, man. Like I don't want to do anything like that. Work. Like I
yeah,
don't want
that's
to
why
work.
I own a
Yeah,
radio
yeah.
station, bro.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe, but hey, you know what? Now with all these cannabis jobs and
Right. I've
and
already considered going and picking up a job as a bud tender.
yeah, something like that.
They
That'd be
told me I
cool.
need to lose a couple pounds and get a tighter bra.
Be a bartender.
It's all right. I'm down. I'm still down.
Right.
It's a good paying job,
Right.
$18 an hour to serve bud in a bra. I'm okay. What's a daily habit you're working on to level up? What's a daily habit you're working on to level up? I don't know where this level up shit keeps coming.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I mean, I'm spiritual too, so I pray and and so that helps keep me somewhat grounded a little bit, and and I try to get out in nature, man. I try to all the weird stuff that people you hear people doing. That's me now, taking my shoes off and
Walking
and getting grounded,
Yeah.
yeah, man,
I love that shit.
The fire
yeah,
ants.
yeah,
That's what made me the hippie I am. Is
yeah,
a
dude.
festival I went to when I was in my early teens, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize this was another whole world that I love. And then I
Yeah.
kind of got caught up in that world for a while, and then unfortunately I met my wife.
And then
And you got stuck there.
came along.
And then I got out of that world. They were like, you're not cool anymore. You got a wife and kids. And I was like, oh man, I want to be cool. And she was like, you're not cool.
You are,
Yeah.
bruh. You settled for crops.
I settled down and I became a dad, and I hid all of my medicine taking and all of that behind the scenes. I was a sports coach and I coached kids sports, and I
Oh, okay.
tended
You
to
an athletic supporter.
be this athletic, non-hippie dirtbag guy that I really am.
Yeah.
And then once they gave us the permission to take my medicine, and I was like, oh, now I can tell my kids. And they were like,
Yeah.
I had no idea, Dad. That's cool.
Yeah. Right.
And they were like, we smoke it too. And I was like, yeah, I knew. You kept stealing.
Yeah.
Kept stealing it from me, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't losing my mind. All right, moving on. If you had a billboard on every highway in the country, what would it say? Busch Gardens. Hey, Ashley, how are you?
Man, I don't know.
Hello from Tampa. There's our friend Ashley from Tampa, Florida. Speaking of Florida.
Yeah. Hey, Tampa.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, dude. That's a tough question.
Kairo Reef, pick it up.
Yeah.
$50 an eighth. $50 an eighth.
Yeah.
At your local dispensary, of course.
Yes.
Not out of your pocket. Hello, everybody. I don't know. Anyway, what keeps you pushing forward when things get heavy? What keeps you pushing forward?
I don't know. It's weird, like I find myself that the next day I continue doing it, it's like, it's just something that's like, I feel like it's just happening to me.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's like when you feel like you find something that you absolutely love, you just want to do it. I've taken like 2 days off or 4 days off maybe in the last 4 years of doing
Right.
that.
But it's like when all the skills you've been building up all your life and all the art that you've been working on and your feelings, and it just all comes together. It's hard to get there, but boy, turning it off is just not an option.
Yeah, because it's like the feedback too that keeps me going. Like when you hear that, I would make music if nobody listened to it because it's what I love doing. You know what I mean? Like like I would do that, but if but hearing somebody that, because it's music is so subjective, and here's the thing, right? There's so many people that make music, and I'm sure that, and look, all music.
Now you got AI.
Right?
AI is making.
Yeah, right.
How does anybody compete with that? I can come
exactly,
out
and of course, you think what you make sounds good, because you or you wouldn't do it, you wouldn't make it,
Right.
but then to then have somebody else say, "Hey, that sounds cool," you know, that's a cool feel because you have no you really have no idea if it does or not. You know, it sounds cool to you, obviously, but you know, so it's a really cool feeling when someone likes your art. You know.
Awesome. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I totally get what you're saying. Prince, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. I haven't seen my friend Prince and Ashley in a little while. I'm glad to see you both. Thank you for being here. That was last question coming up right here. You ready?
Yep.
When the journey's done, what do you want people to say Kairo Reef, sorry, I messed up your name. Kairo Reef stood for? What do you want them to say Kairo Reef stood for?
I guess just you know, good vibes, you know what I mean, and love, you know, and just try to, you know, that's what that's what I want to promote, you know, and you know, in my music, and even though the lyrics might not necessarily be about that, the vibe or the feel, you know, that it puts out is what I want,
I
you
hope you
know.
didn't take offense to that. I don't want you to take offense.
No,
I love
not
this
at all,
song.
man.
Absolutely, I love the song. All right, one more question. Have you ever been so high you forgot you were high and tried to sober up with more weed?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
I'm there right now, actually.
Well, you know you're high when more weed does sober you up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can go get an indica if you've been smoking a sativa or a hybrid all day. You can go get an indica and smoke it, and that'll help.
Yeah.
Slow the sativa down. If you smoke enough of it, it'll start
We
bringing
smoke enough of it.
I heard like CBD too, like one to one, you know, CBD.
Bring you down a little.
Yeah, or black pepper, you
Thinking
know, you
about
smell.
CBD brings me down. Just thinking about it. No, that's not true. I think everybody should be on CBD. Everybody should be on CBD. That's the thing everybody should take it because it helps with the creakies and the aches and the pains and.
It really does.
You don't get high
It
from it.
does.
It ain't gonna cost you nothing. You're not gonna lose your job from it. There's no THC in CBD at all, and you can take it. And when you stop taking it, you're gonna feel all these pains come back, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Wow.
And then you're gonna be like, "Oh, I need my CBD." It's
What do you do? How do you take it? What do you take it in?
You could take it in lots of different ways, but I recommend going back and watching one. No, I don't. That's hard.
I have a nephew that's all CBD, and he actually smokes stuff that is just simply a strain that is only CBD. There's no THC in this. Yeah.
You can get it in flour. You can get it in dabs. You can get it in a vape cartridge. You can get it in
edibles.
You can get it in pure form from a place out in California. I forget the name of them right now. That's
you need to come visit Michigan.
Bio Labs or something like that. Anyway, you can check it out on one of my past shows. But we made it ourselves right here, and you buy what's MCT oil and pure CBD one to one, and you just mix it, and then you can just put drops under your tongue every day, 3 or 4 drops in the morning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the purest way. But then you can smoke it. They have it in like hemp form, I guess you would.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't like the well, it's not a well, it kind of is a high that you get. It's like from it, you know, like when you smoke it, right? Like it's a different.
It's kind of
it's just really anti-anxiety, relaxing. It's not like a high.
It kind of makes you dull, if anything. I would think.
Right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
It just really is. It physically just kind of chills you out a little bit. That's all it does. It doesn't really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a body relaxer, and
I think that if you put it under your tongue, you don't even feel it. You put a couple drops under your tongue. You don't have to smoke it.
No,
I don't recommend smoking it, especially if you're not a smoker. If you're not somebody who already, if you're a smoker of weed, then it don't make a difference. But if you're not a smoker at all and you want to take CBD, I wouldn't start smoking because I want to take CBD.
Right.
I would, I would go with the drops first.
I'm just an old smoker, so that's my first instinct is you gotta smoke it.
Yeah.
Mary said carbs does that for me. Yeah, me too. Mary. Me too. Carbs, the sons of bitches. I love them. All right. I want to thank you so much, Bud, for coming by and hanging out with us. You have an open invitation anytime you got next time, come and let us know beforehand. We'll prep and we'll have you on before your next song. This will be the one for this song, I guess. Go check them out. Make sure everybody tell them.
Trust me, this next Friday, you're getting played all day, man.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys.
We're going to be so happy to be playing that right when it's released. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
What's the name of it again? Tell everybody again.
It's called Breaking My Heart.
Breaking My Heart. Yep. Somebody write that down because I'm too.
You better.
I know that. You got it, Skunk? You good?
No, I thought you did.
Oh no, I didn't. I don't have.
I got it.
I don't have a hand.
The carpenter.
I don't either.
Carpenter pencil.
Why are we writing it? Because we're just gonna get notified on our software anyway.
True.
But I'll still write it down.
Yeah, write it down because I don't get notifications, bro. I don't know what I do.
That is his notification.
Right.
Yeah.
I get a notification. I'll play it and go, dude, okay, it's out.
Yeah.
That's why I'm the last one to come on. So I see what you guys play, and then I'm like, oh, that's right. I need to do this today and this. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for reminding me about this. And then we go through our day. All right. Anyway. Thank you so very much, everybody, for being here. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Go pick up Kairo Reef. He's on all the platforms. You heard all of it. Kairo, I need you to do me a favor. Say Facebook and YouTube.
Facebook and YouTube.
They have the rights to play my music on this show.
They have the rights to play my music on this show.
Thank you so much. They're still going to give me a hard time. I'm still.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Still going to have to go fight with them, and then they'll try to take it down. But okay, I do it for you. I want you to be out there. I want people to hear about you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you so much. We will be back tomorrow morning with the Grow Room at 8 a.m. If you're there, you'll be there. We're gonna early morning smoke session. I'm thinking sleeping for that one. Oof. RSO like this tonight.
That would be pre-family breakfast. I'm down.
Like right. Anyway, have a great night, everybody. Thank you so very much. Peace, love, hippie hugs, and a whole shitload of nugs. Till next time.
Smoke up in the green room. Smoke your worries away. In the green room we'll stay. In the green room. Folk up in the green room. Smoke your worries away. In the green room we'll stay. In the green room. Smoke up in the